Now, this is a subject matter I'd hoped to never address in one of my videos, but I think it would be irresponsible of me not to. World economics. It goes back to, I don't know, a year ago or something when I filmed a few videos about precious metals and I got looking into things. And I realized then, and I just mentioned it in the last video, about Russia and China. It's no secret, they've been amassing gold and silver physically. Now, go to a conversation I had when the Ukraine conflict first started with my roommate. And I said, I think that China and Russia have formed a pact, if you will, and that separately but collectively they've been accumulating the precious metals so they can go off the US dollar. My roommate, of course, no, doesn't see that happening. Well, it's just been announced they do indeed have a pact of some form. And, well, how do I express this? They have enough gold to go to a gold standard, and they have enough resources to interact without the global market. The mainstream media keeps chirping on about how they're putting sanctions on Russia and how much they're hurting them. Russia just announced they're going to the gold standard. I had seen this coming a year ago, and again, I just didn't want to broach the subject. And I'm not the only one who thinks about this. There's a lot of people smarter, better educated, and considerably more informed than I am. If you go off the mainstream media, you can see the subject matter being discussed, and the thinking seems to be on the same vein as what mine is. Now, if the other big parties over there, India is a huge one, and there doesn't seem to be any denying they're considering the power of Russia and China economically. And some other countries have admitted as well, Taiwan, etc., joining this. And really what it consists of, or what it will entail, is the end of the US greenback being the world dollar of exchange. They've got the clout to do it. In land mass and manufacturing resources, and again, physical gold and silver. And if you think the European community, with their NATO alliance, holds any loyalty to the American greenback, give your head a shake. Empty bellies change motivations big time. So do our wallets, of course, right? Or in this case, their wallets. So, what does this mean for us in the Western world? Well, and again, bear in mind, this is not my personal pet theory. There's lots of people way more in the know than I who are talking this same way. You just won't see it on the mainstream media. The Americans don't want their fiat currency, their American greenback, to not be the world standard. It will cripple them. It'll devastate them, wipe them out financially. And I do believe it's happening. They have it to do it. When I say they, I mean China, Russia, and whoever would join with them. Again, if you go off the mainstream media, you'll see a lot of talk that this whole conflict isn't about, the aggressive Russian bear dominating the poor people of the Ukraine. The people in Ukraine are just cannon fodder in what is now really a global war on the American dollar. Yeah. Now, what does this mean as a Canadian? We have no gold. All right. And I'll just leave it there.